Good morning, Internet. How are we doing? Sorry, we're running a little late. Had some last minute things to try and put together. Yeah, should be able to hear me, should be able to see me, should be all those fun things. And why is that all zeros? I guess extra life is done. Should not be all zeros. Oh, I will get that removed. Alrighty, so how is everyone doing today? Good, I hope. Happy Halloween. We're gonna have some fun. This is first of all, thank you to Syrinscape for the background musics and soundboards, and thank you to D&D Beyond for the all of those wonderful resources they have, campaign tracking and weekly one shots. And we are going to be doing one of those one shots today. It's one shot written by James Heck. It's called Strahd Must Die in Space. So we're going to go through that and see how much fun we have with that. Thank you, of course, to the community for all your support and continued support, whether it's viewing us when we're live, checking out our past streams on YouTube, it's YouTube /Scuba Studio, following us on all our other social medias, as well as all the subscriptions, follows, bits, and all of those wonderful things you guys do. You're awesome and amazing. I want to point out we do have viewer interaction options where tricksters can influence how some of the game goes. Can't promise we'll try and keep on track of them, but today is a special kind of adventure. So we will see how that looks and all that. So bring in the cast. I'll explain how this kind of goes, and we will start our adventure. We're kind of on a clock for this today, so we'll see how this goes. And I'm sure y'all are very curious to see what kind of ghouls and goblins we have joining us today. So let's bring them in.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Halloween.
Good morning.
Snagrash, you look a little emaciated, my friend.
No, I thought a little bit of weight during the week. Huh.
A little bit. Planar travel really will get you.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with him about that one.
Oh no, I sense many terrible puns incoming.
Well, only if you have a bone to pick with somebody. I gotta get a few in from time to time. Alrighty, so real quick, this is a one shot, as I was saying. This is essentially a speed run through Castle Ravenloft. You have a finite amount of time that you have to do to complete. And when we get to the end of that time, will be your final battle. How you choose to spend that time is hopefully to your benefit and not your detriment. Going to be utilizing my little timer here. So as we get through things, we'll be flipping the timer and going through. Normally this adventure is set for 4 hours and then your final battle. Obviously we don't have that much time today, so it will be a little less. We're going to start off. This is essentially a kind of a condensed version of Curse of Strahd. Already did the card reading, so I will read off your fortunes for the castle for today. We're starting off, you essentially getting your card reading. Your cards are the Master of Swords, the Warrior. That which you seek lies in the womb of darkness, the devil's lair, the one place of which he must return. This is where you would find the Tome of Strahd. Your next card is the Eight of Stars, the Necromancer. A woman hangs above a roaring fire. Find her, and you will find the treasure. This is where you would find the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Ooh.
The Six of Glyphs. The Anarchist. I see walls of bones, a chandelier of bones, and a table of bones. All that remains of enemies long forgotten. This is where you would find the Sun Sword.
Sounds like home.
And the last one is the Nine of Coins, the Miser. Look for a fortress inside a fortress, a place hidden behind fire. This is where you will find an ally to aid you in your quest.
So we've got the Womb of Darkness. Was it the Woman of Fire?
A woman hangs above a roaring fire.
I'm taking notes.
Of course, of course.
Interesting.
I missed it. What was there?
The Eight of Stars, the Necromancer. That is where you'll find the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
And then the second was the Sun Sword. The last one, or the third was the Sun Sword. The last was the Ally. And what was the item for the Womb of Darkness one?
That is the Tome of Strahd.
Strahd. Okay. No, not Strand autocorrect. There we go. Notice that autocorrect is a major problem when you're trying to type in D&D stuff. Alrighty then.
Okay, so being Halloween and whatnot, to kind of go in this, you find yourselves transported to the land of Barovia on an urgent mission to try and deal with the Devil Strahd. You have had your card reading, and you have made your way to the castle. Thick, cold fog swirls in the courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance, a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. The walls that enclose the courtyard are 90 feet high. Dark towers of the castle rise even higher. Doors in the gate towers on each side of the tunnel entrance are shut against the rain. A howling wind rushes through the courtyard. Step into the withered courtyard of Castle Ravenloft as rain pounds upon your heads, lightning flares across the Barovian sky. Before you stand two massive wolves and a trio of gaunt, pale humanoids, nightmarish imitations of life you've seen time and time again in Barovia, vampire spawn. They hiss and spit as you approach. One seems to have the wherewithal to speak. He says, "My master bids you good evening, yet he regrets to tell you he must turn you away. He will brook no intrusions tonight, for he has grand plans, and they do not involve you. It will be our honor to bar your entrance." And that is where we will start.
But that was rude. Come all this way and you turn us away? Rude.
Very rude. We're not going to listen to you. We demand entry.
You can certainly try to stop us.
Alrighty.
The vampires sound like small children in the background.
Yes, they do. So with that, let's get our initiative roll and get right to it.
I need my dice. Holy giant dice bag.
All right, Obsidian, what is your initiative roll?
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Dirty 20. Sorry,
Alright.
I will try and speak up.
Okay. Shragnaz.
On a 13. I think it's the lack of ligaments.
Wilhelmina.
23.
23.
All the hair.
I understand.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Alrighty, Will, you are up first in the initiative order.
Ah! Well, I've never had a chance to do this before. So let's see how this works. I'm going to turn undead.
Okay. What's the range on that?
I'm looking for it. I've never used it before, so I don't know where to find it. Okay. I know it's in here. Oh, I guess it's just a
Talk.
channel divinity thing.
But talk.
Where is my turn undead? I'm sorry, guys. I'm having trouble navigating D&D Beyond right now.
And it turns. That cleric of fire.
So it needs to fail a saving throw.
What's the range? Because right now you're 60 feet from the vampire spawns.
Oh, I'm 60 feet? Okay.
Right, 60 feet away.
I thought we were closer, so I will start with a guiding bolt then.
Okie dokie.
That is
And which one are you targeting?
the lady who spoke to us.
Okay. He is approximately 85 feet away from you.
Okay. That is an 18 to hit with my guiding bolt.
18 does hit. Roll damage.
Most excellent. And that is 15 radiant damage.
$15. Okie dokie. Next up is Obsidian.
You're how far away? 85 feet?
The first spawn is 85 feet. You guys should be able to see on your roll 20 map.
My dark vision's not that far, that's why I can't see it, I'm sure. So I'm going to move up a few feet.
Well, there we are.
I'm going to go ahead and move up my 30 feet.
Okay.
Somewhere right around here. Take out a short bow. With a +2 arrow and attack.
All right. Which one?
The same one that Will had targeted.
All right. That is this one here in the back.
Okay. So that's a 21.
21 will hit. Roll damage.
With a 5, 4, 2 is an 11 magical damage.
All right.
Bonus action, I'm going to move up just a few more feet.
Okay.
And my turn.
All right. Next up is Shragnaz.
Okay, I am going to, that's 5, 10, 15, 25, and move up somewhat in line with behind Obsidian.
Okay.
And at the same one that, because I think she's incredibly rude, we're going to launch a firebolt at.
There you go.
And that's 19, so that's a 26 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
And that is 4 points of fire damage. And after that, I was going, ha! Rude little, not going to stop us.
All right. Brings up to them. Up to here. We will use a dash action to bring them up to obsidian, and that is going to end hers. She took radiant, so she's not going to regenerate. Next
Good to know.
one. Here, and then dash to get up on Shragnaz.
Oh, hi.
Move up to next to obsidian, and she, because that was her first movement, she can actually attack. And attack with her claws. That is going to be 25 to hit.
Barely.
Cleo. Not today. Four points of piercing damage. And 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to half that.
Alright, no, negate the, I was looking at the wrong die. Hang on.
Okay, maybe I won't use.
Yeah, just ignore those for a moment.
Okay.
Rolled the wrong die. Gonna roll the right die because it was a claw attack for the first set. 3 points of slashing damage on the first one. Another claw. Again, 25 to hit.
Yep.
Or 6 points of slashing damage. So 6 and.
What was it? I'm sorry, how much was it?
Total was 10 points of slashing damage for both hits.
First 4 on the first and 6 on the second?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna, on the second hit, I'll use Uncanny Dodge to half it, so that's 7 damage.
Okie dokie. Roll the 2 dire wolves. They're both going to use their dash actions. One to get over here by Snagraz. One to get over here by Obsidian. That is going to complete their turns. Back to the top of the order with Wilhelmina.
All right, this guy just came up all in our space.
Mm-hmm. He's all up in there.
all
Also
up
rude.
in my face. So I am going to cast Toll the Dead on the wolf.
Okie dokie.
So that is a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Please.
And it makes the save.
Oh, boo. Nothing happens then.
Sorry.
No worries. And I'll move up a little bit.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. How much are you moving up?
I'm
Or are you still working on that?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Fair enough. Let you do that. All right. Next up is Obsidian. Targets all around. The first vampire spawn that you guys all have been attacking is right in front of you. To the left is the wolf. To the right is another vampire spawn.
Does she look like she's heard it all?
The first one, yes. The other two, the other.
The other two we haven't touched. So this is, I'm going to attack her with a short sword. So a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
For 10 points on the first attack. And then dirty 20.
Short sword, magical or no?
Yeah, magical.
Okay, so 10 points on the first hit.
Yeah, sorry, I'll make sure I announce. And dirty 20 on the second for a whole 3 magical.
Alright.
Oh, sorry.
She is...
That one. I'm sorry. That one is not.
That one is not?
Yeah, the second bonus action attack is not a magical sword.
Alright, she is now considered to bloodied.
Excellent.
Bonus. I already used. Oh boy. Alright, I end turn.
Okay. Next up, Shragnaz.
Hey, I am going to use the ability of being a goblin to disengage 30 foot back. So I'm going to just move that this way. So that's going to be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to whip out his wand and he's going to summon a gargoyle just in front of where the two people where he was just stood. So he's going to summon that gargoyle and I'll turn back around and see where I'm looking. So yeah, literally the space he was stood in is where he's going to make the gargoyle appear.
Alright. Gargoyle.
So gargoyle, and he gets multi-attack. So let's let rip into the direwolf. So that's going to be 20 plus 4.
Control of your gargoyle.
Thank you kindly. So his first attack is going to be a 20. That's a dirty 20.
Which one was he attacking again?
He's attacking the direwolf just in front of him.
Okay.
So that's a dirty 20 to hit, and that will be 1d6 plus 2 damage. And 6 points of damage from his claw attack. Sorry, his bite attack. And his claw attack is the same again. And that will be a 13. Does that hit?
13 just misses.
Ooh. Okie dokie. And that's it for Shragnaz's turn.
Alrighty. Okay. So use the action to summon the gargoyle. The gargoyle's under your control.
Yep.
And it's next to the first vampire spawn in front of Obsidian. Okay, that's its regeneration, and we'll attack with claws. First one, the natural 20.
Uh-oh. I will use my reaction to negate that nat 20 with my, what's it called? My Sentinel at Death's Door.
Alrighty. The damage
Thank you.
is 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Next to hit. 20,
Yes.
24 to hit. Alright. That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. Brings us to the next spawn, which will attack your will attack Shragnaz's gargoyle.
Yep. That is an AC of 15.
Okie dokie. First attack with claws is not going to hit. Second attack with claws is not going to hit.
Yay!
Alright, brings us to Vampire Spawn C, which makes its 2 attacks on the Obsidian. First one is a 21 to hit. 3 points of slashing damage. Next one is a 20 to hit. That hit as well? Okay.
Of course.
5 points of slashing damage. Brings us to the Direwolf, which will attack the Gargoyle.
Yep.
Alright, he's going to have advantage on his attacks because it has allies around him. Nope. First attack's not gonna. That attack is not going to hit. Second wolf. On Obsidian. Those 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
4 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw. That fails the saving throw, so you are knocked prone.
Yep.
I'll delineate with a little blue marker. Alright, brings us to the top of the order with Wilhelmina.
All right, so all 3 of these baddies on me. So that's a vampire spawn. What are these 3? Wolf.
Yeah, 2 wolves and 3 vampire spawn, and then a gargoyle. And the gargoyle appeared where Strahd was standing, and started to attack the wolf, and therefore the vampire spawn attacked it.
Okay, can I move through its space over to here?
Yeah, I mean it would be considered an ally, and you can move through ally spaces.
Would that give me an attack of opportunity from the wolf?
No, because you're still technically in its threat space.
Okay, so I'm going to move there, and I'm going to cast Word of Radiance. So I
Alrighty.
need them both to make a DC 16 con save.
What's the range on the Word of Radiance?
5 feet.
Oh, 5 feet. Okay, so both of them make a con save.
Yes, please.
Alright. Got a 18 for the vampire spawn.
That passes.
And a 20. Dirty 20 on the wolf.
Cool. Cool beans. They both pass.
Okay.
Feeling super effective here, guys.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Obsidian, you're up.
Half movement to stand up.
Alrighty.
Short sword. Magical short sword, 24 to hit.
On the vampire spawn.
Yeah, same one for 10
Uh-oh.
points of magical damage.
Alrighty.
And second attack is a 22 for 3 points of non-magical damage.
Alrighty. Shragnaz.
Okay, we are going to, first of all, Shragnaz is going to bimble up behind the spawn just south of Obsidian.
Okay.
I'm taking that, is that the one that's been damaged already?
No, that one hasn't taken any damage yet. That's the one that's been attacking. The one that's been taking damage is this one right here that's in front of Obsidian.
So, okay, if I get on this then. Okay, so I'm going to move up to there, and I am going to attack with using the inspiration from Mr. Q, thank you, Ocean B, from earlier in the week. So I'm going to go for it with the rapier. And that is going to be Oh, natural 20.
Yeah.
That's a 20 to hit. Plus that, so that's 28 to hit.
Alrighty, that will definitely hit.
So that's going to be, so that's the maximum D8 and D6 for the sneak attack damage, isn't that?
Yeah, you can use sneak
Yes.
attack because obsidians are on the opposite side, so yeah.
Yep. So that's going to be a 14 points of damage to start with, and plus 5.
Magical, non-magical?
It's magical rapier plus 1.
Alright, what was that damage number again?
So that'll be 8 for the normal rapiers to hit, plus 5, so that's going to be the 14, plus 6 for the sneaks, that's 20, and then 1 roll of damage. Actually, 20, that's 23, and so that's going to be 27 points of damage in total from the attack. And I'm also going to bimble in the Fury of the Small for an additional 8 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Should leave my friend alone. Ha! Rude lady.
That is a nasty, nasty hit. Good job.
Okay, and the gargoyle up against is going to go for the wolf again.
Alrighty.
So let's roll up 2d20 for that one. Just attack him straight away. So one is going to be an 8, nope, and the other one's going to be a 15 to hit from the bite.
So both hits are...
So one was an 8, forget that one, it's never going to hit.
No.
The other attack was a 15.
Yep, that will hit.
Okay, so that's 1 6 2. And that's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Alrighty.
Round.
Brings us up to the spawns. The first spawn on Obsidian. Regeneration. Right button. Okay. And then is going to do its 2 attacks. So it's a 21 to hit on the first one.
Go ahead.
And a 20 to hit on the second one.
That will also hit.
Alright. Damage on the first one is 5 points of slashing. Damage on the second one is 8 points of slashing.
And I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge on that one.
Okie dokie.
And I am now officially past bloodied.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Vampire Spawn B is going to attack Will with its multi-attack.
Okie dokie.
Alright, 2 claw attacks. First one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is a natural 1, so that is not going to work at all.
That'll miss.
First attack is 2 points of slashing damage,
Cool.
and it falls prone because it lunged a little too hard on the second one. So it is now considered prone for the next round.
Awesome.
Vampire Spawn. The third Vampire Spawn is going to turn and focus its attention on Snagraz.
How?
First attack is a 9 to, is a 7 to hit, is an 8 to hit. Sorry, 8 to hit.
How?
And the second attack is a 21 to hit.
Oh. Ha. Me not like that. Me
Oh.
gonna go. Ha. Boom. Shield.
Fair.
Your component is a sneeze.
Alrighty. Brings us to the wolves. First wolf attacking the gargoyle. Let's see. First hit was 23 to hit on the gargoyle.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Alrighty.
Is that magical or adamantium?
Adamantium?
Yeah, damage resistances. Tasty.
It's 11 points of piercing damage and a strength saving throw.
Cool. Okay, so that would be 6 points of damage. Just make a note of that. And a gargoyle has a strength +2. Ooh, that's only a 7.
Gargoyle is knocked prone by
Whoops.
the wolf.
Haha, it chipped its teeth. Haha.
Alright. Wolf on the other side of obsidian. Its bite attempt for dirty 20 to hit. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
8 points of piercing damage and a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's cocked. Oh, great. I'm prone. I got a 4.
Okie dokie.
Nice, Joe.
Back up to the top with Wilhelmina.
Okay, so the guy at my feet, he's prone. Does that give me advantage on a melee attack?
Yes, it does. And
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
all right, prone. A prone character's only movement is to crawl unless it stands up here at any condition. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack is disadvantaged. Yes, you have advantage on any hit.
Excellent. Okay. So, with advantage. Come on. Roll again. That is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
And I'm gonna just spin around and like do like a little twirl, and then two-handed smash him. So that is 8 magical damage.
Alrighty.
And I use my momentum to spin all the way back around, hold my hand out to obsidian, and cast a 2nd level healing word
Okay.
for 9 healing.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome. And I am going to see here. Gonna turn around to see. So I still have a vampire spawn and a wolf next to me. I want to come help Obsidian, but I don't want to get 2 opportunity attacks.
You're good.
Okay,
Stay where you are.
I'm gonna stay here. But I'm just keeping my eyes like laser focused on Obsidian.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Alright, next up we have Obsidian.
So Strahd is still next to the one to the right of me, correct?
Yes, it actually turned and put its back to you so it could focus on Strahd.
Okay, so I'm going to turn and aim at that one.
Okay.
And so short sword is a 25 to hit.
Obviously half movement to stand up.
Oh yeah, half movement to stand up. Thank you. I'm not going anywhere.
That's true. Alrighty.
25 to hit.
25 will hit.
So it's 18 magical damage.
Kitty.
And then I am going to use my Wails from the Grave,
Okay.
which immediately after you deal sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature within 10 feet of it. The second creature takes 2d6 psychic damage, so I'm going to take and do 9 points of psychic damage to the first vampire spawn that I was engaged with.
Did you say whales?
Wails.
Okay,
Whales
that
from the
makes
grave.
sense.
How much damage was that again? 9?
That was 9 psychic.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I've just got visions of giant skeletal whales just landing out of the sky now.
Whales,
Which-
wolves, and petunias.
And then second attack is a 22 to hit for 4 non-magical.
Nice.
And if it does, I don't know if it does any damage, but I'll pick the one that looks the most bloodied.
That would
For
be
that
the spawn in between you and Shragnes. Leo, sweetie, I love you, cat. On my dice rolling.
She is determined to be in your space today. It's so fun.
Apparently.
He's on our side. He's trying to steal the dice.
Either that or the cat's like, oh, you're rolling badly. Here, I'll roll better.
Yeah, the dice is going to be on the edge of the table, and the cat's going to be like,
At DM, I am not amused. Alrighty, Shragnes, you are up, sir.
okie dokie, let's take a look stock here. So the one in front of me is still up. In the interest of helping Shrag out, I'm going to move around, but I'm going to stay within the threat range of the spawn and just move around there slightly. And we're going to go for the first vampire that was already attacked because she is a rude lady.
She is. We'll point out though that looking at between the two of them, the one that you and Obsidian have both wailed on is actually in worse shape than the one that you started with.
Okay, I'm going to turn back to that one. I'm going to turn to the first one and go, you're a rude lady. We have words in second. You die. And I will go for the first one then. So let's go for the rapier attack again.
Alrighty.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That is going to be... Ooh, nice 8. That's going to be 13 points of magical piercing damage. And do I get the sneak attack on that one with him being next to me?
Yes, you do.
In which case, that will be... so that's going to be 22 points of piercing damage magical.
Nice. It's hurting. It's getting there. It's on its last legs. If you can take it out.
Ooh, no, that's not going to happen. That's unfortunately that's all the tricks he's got up his sleeve this turn. So we'll swap over to the gargoyle. So attacking the, it's not going to damage the vampire spawn. So it's going to keep on with the wolf, keep that occupied. So it's going to be 2d20 plus 4.
Obviously, it stands up first.
Yep, stand up.
Okay.
Although it could get advantage on middle, it's not going to do as much damage. So that's going to be a 16 for its bite onto the wolf.
That will hit.
Okay, that's going to be 16 damage. That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And its claw attacks is the same again. Yeah, we didn't roll any dice there, that's fine. Moving on, nothing to see here.
Alrighty.
That's me done.
Alright, bring it up to the top. Or to the first zombie. Or not zombie, vampire spawn. Regeneration, and then it's going to keep focusing on Obsidian. First attack. A 23 to hit. Second attack is a 17 to hit.
That one misses.
Okay, so the first one hits. Alrighty, here we go. 5 points of slashing damage from the first attack.
First with Dari to give me his wear statistics.
Second vampire spawn. I will slash at Wilhelmina.
Bring it.
First one is a 21 to hit.
Double hit.
Second one is a 14 to hit.
That'll not hit.
Alrighty. 5 points of slashing damage from the first hit.
Okey-dokey.
Third vampire spawn. Still the worst shape out of the three. For a point of reference. We'll slash at Snagaz. First hit. A 14 to hit.
No, sorry.
Second hit is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
For 6 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Alright, inspiration to obsidian.
What is that?
It's a D4 inspiration that you can use on any roll. It's a redemption of channel points.
Woo!
Thank you, Katmatari.
Okay. Alright, so did that. First direwolf. Will attack the gargoyle because that's what it does. First attack. A 23 to hit on the gargoyle
Yep, that will hit.
for 8 points of piercing damage and another strength saving throw.
Okay, so that's only 4 points of damage. And its saving throw is... Ooh, it's rolled 19, so that'll be 21.
21, yeah, it makes the save. It's not knocked prone.
Bah.
Wolf B will attack Obsidian. .24 to hit on Obsidian.
Of course. And I will use Uncanny Dodge to hop it.
2 points of piercing damage total.
Was that the half?
No, that's the full.
Crap. I should have done it on the other one.
So, and strength saving throw.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, that's gonna make it. All right, back up to the top. Wilhelmina.
Okay. Is the vampire in front of me still prone?
No, it stood up.
Okay. Then I will cast a first level healing word on Obsidian.
Okay.
Spells.
Huh?
Save spells.
I know, but you're hurting. So that is 8 points of healing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I will cast Word of Radiance as my action
Okay.
on near me again.
Okay.
It's a DC 16 con.
Wolf and the spawn. Alright, spawn first. What would you say the DC was?
16.
Spawn makes the save.
Okay.
Wolf fails the save.
Okay, Wolf takes 12 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty. And it dies.
Yay! Uh-oh. One down.
Yep. Next up. Obsidian?
Yep. So same one that Strahd and I have been working on. 25.
25 will hit.
Hit. for 19 points of magical piercing.
Nice.
Nice. Is that with or without sneak attack?
That's with the sneak.
All right. And that one will die.
Yes. Awesome.
Finally. And then I'll turn to the jerk and hit it for 26, but only 3 points of non-magical.
Okay. Okie dokie. Brings us to Shragnaz.
Okay, I'm going to shout over at Will. Are you okay? Is it going okay?
Obsidian is hurting real bad.
Okay.
Obsidian gets a D10 of healing.
Oh, good.
Okay, so Shraggy is going to sort of shake his head over at the gargoyle, and it's going to risk the attack of opportunity, so it's going to move away from the vampire spawn. Attack of opportunity.
Okay. Attack of opportunity from the vampire spawn. $15 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright.
Ooh, do I roll the 10 or do you?
Roll the 10. You go ahead and roll the 10. And if you haven't used your inspiration, you could probably use your inspiration on that too, if you really wanted to.
I know, but I'm so... I got... yeah, I'll do the D4 inspiration. The other two, I'm trying to wait for Strahd. Ooh, and another 4.
Nice.
12.
So as long as it doesn't exceed 10. Since it's a
What does
D10.
it? Oh, no, it was an 8 plus a D4.
So
I rolled a D10, which I got an 8, and then I rolled a D4 and got a 4.
So you get 10 points of healing.
Ah, okay.
You can't exceed the dice.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so what was that damage on the gargoyle, Steve?
3 points of slashing, 3 points of damage.
And does that count as magical?
No, it's not. It's non-magical.
Okay, so down to that. Awesome, that's fine. It will then carry on moving up a couple more steps and move in next to the wolf, separating it from Wilhelmina, and it's going to launch its attacks from there.
Good to
So
go.
on the other wolf, it will be... that's going to be a 16 to hit with its bite.
That will hit. What's the damage?
That is D6. And that's going to be 7 points of damage.
7 points.
And
Alrighty.
for its floor attack, it will be a 18. So that one will be 6.
18 will hit.
And that's going to be 8 points of damage.
To go.
Okay, so that's that done. I'm going to turn to the hot lady, and let's poke her with a rapier.
Okay.
That's an 18 roll. That's a 26 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
That is 7 points for that, plus then a sneaky. That's 12 points of damage in total, magic piercing.
Points. Nice.
That's including the sneak as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep, that's me done. I think where I'm stood.
Alrighty. Brings us for the spawns. Regeneration on the first one. Let's see. And now let's see. Targets of choice. Last one to attack was Shragnaz, so it will attack Shragnaz. First attack, natural 20.
Oh, I will cancel that.
It's canceled. Second attack,
How's that?
dirty 20.
I tell her, hey, pick on somebody your own size.
So the first attack was 8 points of slashing. Does a dirty 20 hit you, Shragnaz?
Oh yeah, it's on AC 18.
Ah. Second attack is 5 points, so 13 total points of slashing damage.
Awesome. I would say thank you, but yep, thank you. Hashtag not thank you.
How is he looking?
I'm
How-
good to
how
go.
is Shrek?
Have fun.
Okay.
Me tough little goblin.
All right. The other remaining vampire spawn goes for its 2 attacks on Will. First attack is a 13 to hit.
That'll miss.
Second attack is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 7 points of slashing damage.
Owie.
How are you doing?
Doing all right.
The dire wolf will focus its attention on the gargoyle. It's 22 to hit
That will hit.
for 5 points of piercing damage and a strength saving throw.
Okay, so that's 3 points of damage. And his strength save is... 8. He'll be down.
Gargoyle is prone.
I'm going to nickname this gargoyle Tub Thumping.
Alrighty. Top of the order with Will.
All right. Well, I'm not super helpful again. I tried to hit with my quarterstaff and I rolled an 8.
8 will not hit.
Oh. And that's about all I can do.
Okay.
Crap.
Next up is Obsidian.
Enter the vampire spawn and tell her I told you to pick on somebody your own size. 27 to
That'll
hit for
Nice.
22 magical piercing.
Jeez.
Okay.
If I can get my sneak attack in, I can do some damage. And then the second attack is only a 15.
Okay. 15
Does that
actually does
hit?
hit. Roll damage.
6. And that's non-magical.
15 is the magic number on the vampire spawn.
Hey.
Woohoo. For now. And that will end my turn. Is this
Okay.
one in front of me starting to look bloody again?
Yep. It's looking pretty bloody. It's like just been like every round it's like just kind of some of the wounds stitching together and kind of hissing and then it seems to get a little weaker and so each time you do it. Alright, Shragnas.
Okie dokie. Ha. Okay, rude lady, you're going down now. We shall let rip into her with the rapier again.
Alrighty.
It's an 18 rolled, so that's 26 to hit.
That will hit.
That is 11 points damage plus a d6. That is 16 points of magical piercing damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And that kills it.
Okay,
Yes.
the gargoyle will stand up. And it's going to go for the wolf again. Yeah, it's not going to bite with that.
Okay.
And yeah, 12's not going to hit with its claws either. Nothing to see here. Moving swiftly along.
Alrighty. Brings us to the one remaining vampire spawn. It goes to attack Will.
Bite me. Or no, maybe don't.
17 to hit on the first hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, second hit. That's lower. So yeah, it's a it's a 10 to hit.
Yay!
Alright, it's not doing well for them. Okay, that one's dead. Remaining dire wolf is going to attack the gargoyle. Yeah, it misses. Got 2 on the die for that. Brings us to the top of the order with Will.
Right. I'm gonna try to quarterstaff this chick in her face again.
Alrighty.
11.
Eye holes.
Fortunately, 11 does not hit.
It's my turn. Darn it.
Okay.
I just can't get this chick down.
Got quite a bit of heals for obsidian here.
Oh, nice.
Got looks like 3 d10s. So another 3 d10s worth of healing.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Okay.
still
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I was in the that was bits cheered, so I apologize. It took me a minute to catch those. But yeah, 3 d10s of bits worth of
Okay.
bits cheered.
awesome.
That's awesome. All right. Direwolf is the only thing next to me, and I can use sneak because I've got the whatever that thing is.
Yep, you have the
next to
gargoyle
him.
ally.
Okay. All right. So the first attack is a 24
That will hit.
for
Nice.
21 magical piercing.
Wow.
Pretty much one shots it.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay. So then I'm going to use my action to come over here to our other little friend.
Yes.
And I rolled a nat 20, and
Oh,
that's going
nice.
to be so a total of 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 6, 12, 13, 14, 16 non-magical damage piercing.
16 non-magical. Alrighty.
Yes.
Definitely felt that. Brings us to Shragnaz.
Okie dokie. I am going to come bouncing around. He's going to start running around the edge. He's going to pop up next to Will and Hermina and go, howl. Now, vampire spawn, do they count as humanoids?
Yes.
He's going to go for it with the Hellfire Rapier. He pulls his little rod out, and like it turns into a rapier. It's like, see how you like this. That's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
That is 9 points damage, and Sneaky will take it to... it's 12 points damage. Now, it'll be piercing, but it doesn't count as magical, so it's not actually a magical weapon.
Okay, so what was the total damage?
His total damage was 9.
Okay. That includes the sneak attack or no?
It does indeed, yeah.
Alrighty, so... Alright. Did not kill it, but definitely hit it.
No, that's fine. Okay, so the gargoyle will then go for it with a bite and claws.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be a 13 to hit with the bite, and we'll forget the claws.
No, the bite won't hit.
No, that's cool. Yeah, it might as well just stay where it is as well.
Okay.
Hold on.
Man, this thing is durable.
We haven't even gotten in there to look for our items yet.
Nope.
I hope the challenge accepted people are watching and taking a lot of notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill the rude lady first. She's not nice. Haha.
Okay, so that completes your turn, Shragnaz.
Yep, does indeed.
Alrighty, which brings us to that vampire spawn. It will attack the gargoyle with two claw attacks.
Yep.
First one is a 14 to hit, which is a miss, I believe.
Indeed, indeed.
Second one is a natural 1, so it over lunges and knocks itself prone.
Yes.
Which brings us back to the top of the order. Will, before you do anything. A bone-rattling hum pierces the courtyard, and the ground beneath your feet shakes until the stones topple from the battlements of Castle Ravenloft. A look behind you reveals that the castle itself is rising from its foundations. It soars into the air, hangs for a moment, and then is surrounded by a swirling silvery vortex as it rockets at impossible speed through the sky. A mere moment later, you burst through what can only be the veil of the plains as you begin tearing through a silver sea of stars.
Barovia gives you wings!
If you guys would like, you can make an Arcana check.
We're not in
Natural
Kansas
20.
anymore.
Natural 20, okay.
Strike's
30,
too busy
20.
about flying. It's a 9.
Obsidian, what was yours?
20.
Okay. So for you, the dirty 20 and the natural 20, when you add in your bonus, what's that, Will?
22.
You two realize that this is a space called realm space. It's a darkness between stars and worlds. How the castle got here is beyond your knowledge, but you're not in Barovia anymore. You are essentially in hyperspace, traveling along with the castle.
Wow.
Drag's gonna turn to Wilhelmina and go, Dorothy?
Toto?
Hey!
And with that, Will, you're up.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna quarterstaff this chick again.
Okay, quarterstaff the chick.
18 to hit,
That will hit.
and only 5 damage.
That's 5 magical, right? Or 5 regular.
Yes. It's a magic quarterstaff.
It's a magical.
He did it better than Jay.
Huh?
He did it better than Jay.
Alrighty. Anything else you wish to do, or is that complete your turn?
I'll do.
Alrighty, Obsidian, you're up.
Thing is prone, we have advantage on the attack roll, right?
Yes.
I rolled a 7 and a 14 plus 9, so that gives me 23.
That will hit.
For 17 magical piercing.
Okay. That includes your
then
sneak
this-
attack because you have allies all around.
Yeah, it does.
Alrighty.
And then the second is a 21 for 5 non-magical.
Magical. Alrighty. Tragnaz.
Okie dokie, let's wind up with the gargoyle first. Get out of the way.
Okay.
It's still prone, so that's going to edge. It's going to be with advantage. It's going to be a 21 to hit with its bites.
That will hit.
And that is 6 points of non-magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And that will be a 22 to hit for its claws.
Okay.
And that is 6 points of non-magical slashing damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, and then Shrag is going to roll for the Hellfire Rapier. And that's going to be a 22 to hit.
And that will hit.
And that will be that. For the knife. That's going to be 17 points of non-magical piercing damage.
15.
Ooh. Come on, die.
Nope, it's still there. It's
Oh,
not happy, but it's still there.
goodness gracious.
no.
Brings us to its turn. Alright. Gonna hurt for much. It's half to damn. Oh.
Ah.
And this time we'll go around and attack Wilhelmina with 2 attacks. First one. 15 to hit.
Miss.
Second one. Natural 20.
That'll hit.
$15 points of slashing damage.
Ow. Right.
Brings us to the top of the roster with Will. You're up.
Miss again. Rolled a 10.
Ouch.
D&D Beyond is not rolling well for me today.
It has its moments.
It does.
Okay. Obsidian, you're up.
So 19 on the first hit for 19 points of damage, and I only got a 10 on my second attack.
All right, so 19 points magical damage on the first hit. It's a good hit,
Yep.
solid hit. It's definitely back into the bloodied state.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this chick.
Next up, we have Shragnaz.
Come on, Shraggy.
Okay. We need to pull out the big guns a little bit. Don't want to risk losing it that just for the moment. Let's do. Yeah, just stick with the rapier.
Alrighty.
Let's stick on. So the gargoyle first up is going to go for its claws.
Okay.
Nah. And bite. That's making that's 22 to hit.
Okay.
And that is 4 points of non-magical piercing.
All right.
And Shraggy is getting a bit bored with this other rapier, so he's going to swap back to his main one. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay, and that is that. That's 14 points of magical piercing.
With your sneak attack.
That is including the sneak attack, yeah.
Alrighty, and that puts it away.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Scoob, so I'm going to do those 3d10 of healing for 17.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to remove my boots of Winterland since it's not freaking freezing and put on my boots of Elvenkind so I get advantage on stuff.
Once they attune.
No, there is no attunement for Elvenkind.
Okay. Good to go.
It's just an uncommon item.
Gotcha. Alright, so you change out your boots. That works. Alrighty. At this point, we're going to take a quick break. About 5-10 minutes for a quick break to get up, stretch, grab drinks. And then we will get into the next phase of this fun. So stick around and see what happens as the castle hurtles through realm space to some destination unknown. How it got here, we don't know. We're going to find out as the clock is ticking. So we will see you all in a few minutes.
Ow.
And we're back. So,
Hello.
hello. How are we doing so far?
Good.
Good. Alrighty. So, you're hurtling through space and realm space, traveling, not sure where, not sure what. And have to go through the castle to find your items because something is not right.
I will pull out my bag of tricks,
Okay.
take out 3 little furry balls and throw them. First
Okay.
one turns into a rat. Second one turns into a mastiff. And the third one turns into a lion.
Rat.
A mastiff, and a lion. And I'm going to tell
A
the
giant rat or a regular rat?
regular little tiny rat.
Alrighty.
Rat goes with me, and then I'm going to tell the lion to go with Obsidian and follow his orders, and I'm going to tell the Mastiff to go with Strahd and follow his orders.
All right. So, just again, it was a rat, a mastiff.
And a lion walk into a bar.
Shrag is going to instruct the gargoyle to actually go with Obsidian to sort of help him out. What Shrag is going to do is going to whip out his daily scroll, and it's see invisibility, and he's going to activate that for the next hour.
Nice.
And what he's also going to do is he's going to use mold earth, and because it is an elemental creature of the earth plane, he's going to make the face of the gargoyle look like Shrag.
All right. So,
Proper use of the mold earth spell.
and you said the lion is going to go with Obsidian? And the mastiff is going to go with Shragnaz? Or is it the other way around?
Yeah. Lion
Alright.
with Obsidian, Mastiff with Strahd.
All right. And the gargoyle was going to go with
Obsidian.
Obsidian. All right. Transferring control.
I think we've got a couple of gifts from the tricksters come in as well by the looks of it. Thank you, guys.
Alrighty.
And the rat's just going to ride on my shoulder and be my little buddy. So if we need any surveillance done, he can like squish under doors and things.
Sounds good. Putting all of them over here. Gideon with his companion. Bragg with his. Wilhelmina with hers. Alrighty.
Traveling Smith.
Just for
Traveling
you, Steve,
circus. Totally.
Just for the clarity there for you, Steve, the see invisibility is for the duration. You see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Impressive.
Cool beans.
Just a couple of quick things. So, all right. How do you wish to proceed?
Where's the front door?
Yeah, well, yeah, what do we see? Oh, crap. Sorry, Scoob. I may have messed your video up. Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you rotated everybody around.
Sorry.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
yeah, I
I'm
did.
Obsidian.
He
I
keeps
was
doing
trying
this.
to
I think
grab-
secretly he wants to be a goblin.
I was trying to grab the Zoom window and I hit the stop video button.
Oh no.
Hey, look, Wilhelmina's lost weight.
I really need to eat more.
Okay, I can fix that. Quick fix. Done. Fixing that jaw. Alrighty. Let's see. Whomever is playing Obsidian when they read this. Another inspiration for Obsidian.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you guys.
See
D4.
it. May the odd forever be in your favor from B. Fisher, a gift from the tricksters.
Just the one
Okay.
odd.
Well, we are definitely all odd.
Alrighty.
Yes,
So
we
got
are.
that one. Gift from the tricksters. That was the magical item table.
And they had done one earlier as well. I think
Yeah, I
you
think there's
did.
one at the start.
Okay, I'm not seeing that. Let me see. No, I only see one gift from the tricksters.
It was
Several
done
heals.
early- it was
Yeah, I
done
have the
early.
cues. I have the cues where I could see
Yeah.
them. So, the only thing that's outstanding is the inspiration for Inari, which won't go into effect until Inari comes back. So, since he's not here, That's not going to get burned, but what's left in my queue for
Jinxie did it at 10:58
bits or channel points?
channel points.
Okay. Did not see that in the queue.
The queue has failed you.
With Hermina, she shows the love.
Nice to be able to support your DM and your D&D party at the same time. How convenient.
Oh, a potion for obsidian. Okay. All right.
Will truly is the party healer. Yay!
Yay! I'm doing my job minorly successfully.
Hey, we're all still alive. It's all good.
All right. So, where's I? It's a D3. Oh, that was a leaner. That leans. Okay, so Shregnaz, go ahead and give me a D100 roll, please.
We have got a 76.
76.
76, okay.
I get ligaments?
76, you said?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You get a pole of angling. Angling. While holding this 10-foot pole, you can speak the command word and transform it into a fishing pole with a hook, line, and reel. Speaking the command word again changes the fishing pole back into a normal 10-foot pole.
We'll
That's
never
a
go
big
hungry.
pole.
It is a big pole.
Huh.
Guys, can someone carry this for me?
Obsidian, give me a D20.
20. Will that fit in my bag of holding?
No, the bag of holding can only take items up to 4 feet in length.
That's true. Okay.
Put it on
Nat
my back
20.
quarterstaff.
Why nat 20 on this? Why is it wasted? Actually, you know what we can do is Anarian can carry it because he's got that quiver.
That's right.
So that would be the best person to carry it.
Okay.
Speaking of Anarian, where the hell is he? We're all here. We got transferred here. How did he get missed out?
All right, Shad, you're gonna get Vessel Toxin Antidote.
Vessel Toxin Antidote.
This potion appears to change color and texture each time you look at it. When you drink the potion, it ends the polymorph effect imposed by the Vessel Toxin.
Huh.
Okay. We'll have to read up on that. Thank you. Well, that is very interesting.
Interesting. So, what do we see in this area we're in?
All right, where you're at, you're in the courtyard of the castle. So you see the tall, imposing castle of Castle Ravenloft with the 4 spires, and the central tower all the way up. The outer walls are 90 feet high, and then there's the center. And as you come up and kind of open up the gate, the doorway,
So I think based on the clues and the cards we were given, we definitely need to find fires of some kind, a room of bones, and a heart of something. So we definitely need to get ourselves inside.
Yeah.
Maybe try and find some kind of throne room or eating area or a great hall.
Yeah, and the Devil's Lair, the place he must return, sounds like it's coffin.
Yeah.
his lair. He sleeps. He must return there. I think that's where we're going to find something as well.
And I imagine that would probably be somewhere deep and well protected if it's his coffin, where he's going to fall back to some kind of catacombs or something. So I think we need to be in and down rather than in and up.
Maybe.
Cool. That's the front door. I don't like it out here. It's not nice.
Yep.
So is the front door in front of us? Because I don't
Yes.
see like a door. I didn't see a door.
It's actually, as it kind of comes in, you see this kind of arched entryway. As you kind of walk in, then you have the two big front doors.
We enter.
As you step into the front doors, you come into room. Alrighty. So we'll come back over to our map. As you can see, you guys are in that first room.
Ooh, shiny.
Everything.
And that was me, not Strahd.
So ornate outer doors, the castle hang open, flanking by flittering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle, a second set of doors. The doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music.
That's-
Honey, I'm home.
So, should be able to see it all on the Roll20 map. Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of this great dusty hall, dimly lit by spluttering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered with decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear sad and majestic organ tones.
Well, which way do you guys want to go?
We definitely need to
I don't
push
know, I
inwards to
should've
try and... Sorry, go ahead.
Paid more attention in Barovia. Sorry, go ahead, John.
I say we need to push more inwards and find fires or something along those lines. Scoob, I seem to have
Yep.
lost everything on Twilight's on the D20.
Oh, you
I'll spin round. Yeah, I think I've. All I can see is darkness.
So we've got stairs going up, a door in front of us, a door over here, and then stairs spiraling down.
That's better. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
What do you think? Door number 1?
Yeah, straight across.
Yep, definitely.
Straight across?
Is that the door where the music is coming from?
The music, to the south. You hear the music from the south.
All right, let's go in this door then, see what's in here.
Grand hall choked with dust stretches into darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceilings like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides. Their eyes seeming to watch you.
Go for the eye holes.
Can everyone see in here except me? There's nothing in here?
You don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope. I can cast light.
Go ahead. I mean, we're not moving stealthy, so go ahead.
Okay.
I
I will.
thought you had like the goggles.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting I have those goggles of night.
That should be giving you your night vision.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I can see in here, so.
You just have to rotate your character around.
Okay. Cool.
Don't
So it's
forget
just
the
mine.
don't forget the rat and the mastiff. You guys need to keep those moving with you too.
My little rat.
Be able to control the appropriate things. Like I think Strahd has the mastiff.
Did back there to see them.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because we got to move them first. Otherwise, if we move us, we can't pick up the token. I wish they could group them. So when you moved yourself, it moved all of them.
So this is just kind of an empty room, but with gargoyles all along the sides?
No, this one is life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides, their eyes seeming to watch you.
Just keep on trucking.
Yeah.
Progress. Yep. Through the door.
Close the
Alrighty.
door.
Dim colored light filters through tall, broken, and boarded up windows and stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter about near the top of the 90-foot high domed ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. In the center of the balcony, two dark shapes slumped in tall chairs. Beach benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor, jumbled in disarray. Beyond the debris, lit by the piercing shaft of light, the altar stands open upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are carved with the bas reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. The light from above falls directly over on a silver statuette. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar. Black mace lies on the floor near his feet.
Black mace.
Do we want to go check the altar out? Because if it's the Temple of Ravenkind, I can have a quick peek. I'm going to go stealth.
All right. You're going to go around that corner, Greg?
Yep, so I've rolled a 29 for my stealth check, and we'll go see what's around the corner.
Alrighty. Large flagstones of a spiraling staircase lead up and down around a 20-foot wide stone core. Cobwebs fill the staircase, making it difficult to see the ceiling. Heavy beams sag overhead with centuries of supporting weight.
Okay, so at least we've got a way down from the main floor. That's useful. So I'll sort of gesture to the guys and sort of up and down.
You said there was some figures slumped in some of the pews?
No, on the balcony as you look above you, 50 feet up, there's a balcony, and two of the chairs, you see two pair of figures slumped over.
I want to go check those guys out.
Find a way up to the balcony.
Is that over here?
All right.
I'm not sure where the balcony is.
Hang on.
Nope. Sorry.
Let's see. Massive. You're on a massive set of stairs, rise to a landing 20 feet wide by 40 feet long. Stone arches support the ceiling, covered by frescoes 20 feet overhead. The frescoes depict armored knights on horseback, their finer features faded beyond recognition. Dust floats in the air here. End of the south wall, the staircase rises into darkness. Between the staircases are twin alcoves, each one containing a standing suit of armor covered in black stain. Each suit of armor clutches a mace, business end of which is shaped like a dragon's head. Words engraved on the arches above the suits of armor have been scratched out.
Okay.
So I don't want to touch, but I want to investigate the mace on the ground in front of me. I'm assuming it's somewhere around the. You said around the
Yeah.
altar, right?
So you wanted to. You're looking at that mace.
Yep.
Yeah.
No touchy touch. Just look.
You can tell it's a corpse of some type. It's definitely been there a while. Wears a handsome fur-lined black coat embedded with gold thread and a suit of chainmail. It is a black mace that is kind of lying there on the ground.
Does the cloak or the mace appear to look magical? Look like it could be special in any way, shape, or form?
Give me an Arcana check.
9 + 4, 13.
Neither really kind of jump out as being magical. You do notice that both of them are fine craftsmanship, especially the mace. It's kind of like an onyx stone. It's a very finely crafted.
Actually, probably what would make sense is I'm gonna bob over. I'm going to use my ability to cast a ritual spell as its normal casting time, and I'm going to activate Detect Magic just for the moment while we're in here surveying around the altar and such.
All right. As your eyes flare with the blue light of to detect magic, you see that the mace does give off a glow of some type, of indicating that it is magical.
Looking down from the balcony, I'll say, "Hey, Strahd, can you bring that up here?"
Yep.
Are you
sure.
going to tell me what you see?
No.
Because only you see it at this point. Okay.
I'll point it and go, shiny, very shiny, glowy blue shiny.
Very shiny. Blue shiny. All right, well, then I'll pick up the blue shiny.
You're going to pick up the blue shiny? Okay.
Yep.
Old wood screens at the foot, creaking and groaning. All right. Will, up there on the balcony. Sculpted stone railings encloses a long balcony which overlooks the Ravenloft chapel. Two ornate thrones stand side by side in the center of the balcony, covered with dust and strung with cobwebs. The thrones face away from the double doors that give access to the balcony.
Can I check out the two figures? Are they in the thrones?
Yep.
All right. I'd like to inspect them.
They appear to be corpses that are sitting there. And as you go and kind of mess with them or get too close, you see that they start to move and animate.
Back up again?
There would be a pair of zombies that are starting to rise.
Oh crap! Ah! Run back downstairs.
Okay. Run back downstairs.
No.
So as you come down the stairs, you see Strahd coming up. It's like,
turn around, go back. Zombies up there.
Oh, okay. We go back that way then.
all right. So, Obsidian took the mace, right? Okay. Cool. So all you know is it's a magical mace. You can add it to your inventory. Unless we get to a point to identify.
Not going to worry about it right now. Don't want to use any spell slots.
That's fair. Okay.
But also not going to use it. Because with my luck, it'll kill me.
Well, shall we try the stairs then?
Yeah. Should we go down or up?
I don't know. I've got.
Our initial instinct was to try going down.
Yeah, I'm seeing if there's anything going to be on this level. Maybe investigate that music. Because we had the stairs up at the start. We've got stairs down up here. We've got the balcony, and we had that area to the south.
Yeah. Should we go back to the original room, or should we go take the stairs here?
I think just, as you normally say, Shad, to cover what's behind us, just go see what's there.
Okay.
So back out of here?
Yeah, just back to the main entrance hall and then sort of south.
Back to where the music was?
The music of the night. What? Oh, there's lines back there.
All right. So you guys move through. Okay.
Yep. And then what we got? We've got a bit of a corridor. Got some doors.
All right. The torchlight flutters against the walls of the vaulted hall. To the east, an arched hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending in a spiral staircase that goes down and up. Next to the hallway is a suit of armor. Suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. To the west, a large double doors hang slightly open. A steady, bright light escapes through the opening. Swells of organ music come from behind the doors, spilling their melody of power and defeat into the hall.
Oh.
Well, there's light. We're looking for fireplaces. Let's go. So,
Try to enter quietly.
Alrighty. So as you guys enter, 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate the magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table covered with fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods, roasted beast basted in savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. The pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tone and greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, is a single caped figure, pounds at the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops as a deep silence falls over the dining hall. It slowly turns to you.
Oh god, did we find Strahd early?
How?
Okay, so one of our clues had chandeliers in it, and I didn't write chandeliers down on my list of things, so I don't remember which one it was. Oh no, chandelier of bones?
table of bones. So the
Wall
sun
of
sword is probably somewhere in here.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, he looks friendly.
As
Yeah, what does this guy look like?
figure
Okay.
looks to you and says, "I bid you welcome in my castle. However, tonight is not the night for disturbances, so I must ask you to leave."
Okay. If we leave, can you point us to where like a lady hanging?
No.
Oh, okay.
Leave.
We go now?
We're in space. Where the hell do you want us to go?
Off the courtyard. Step into the void. I don't care where. Just leave my castle.
How about we stay right here?
Your funeral.
Greg is slowly backing out
yours.
of the room at this point. Okay. I'm going this way.
Please, I insist. Stay. Since you will not leave willingly, I guess I can force you to leave.
I'm gonna just like look at Obsidian and go, "Are you crazy? Have you heard him play?"
All right. We'll be back. And I back out of the room.
Same.
Okay, because that wasn't intimidating at all.
So that's the guy that owns the castle, huh? He doesn't seem super happy about us being here. If there's something in this room that we need, how are we supposed to get it when he's in there?
He's pretty ugly, too. He's certainly not a Matt Mercer.
Hey, at least you could have done was offered us some food. I mean, have you seen the
know.
state of me? I need
Such a
food.
rude guest, a rude host.
Very rude.
You see a glitter of
Oh.
fog slide through the room, and then he reappears, and then it coalesces into Strahd, standing in front of you in the opening. It says, "That was rude. I must deal with you."
You're rude.
You play so
Okay.
nicely, though.
Okay, Obsidian, the future. You keep your mouth shut in here. He listens.
Guy's got really good hearing.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, crap! Oh, no! What have we done? Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be a 15 for Shrag.
So are we just like fighting Strahd now?
Essentially. Obsidian, what'd you get? 15?
14.
14. Will?
13.
Just before this kicks in, can Shrag see me as you've got the edge on the other two? Can he just sort of like, can he hold his hands up and he just go, I can obviously see that you are a man of many tastes and talents. I would like to apologize for my companions. I feel they may have spoken out of turn. You seem quite the host, and I do apologize for their actions, but maybe it's don't rip their hearts out. Okay.
Oh my god, I love him.
Well, Strahd listens to you, and he listens to you and well mannered for a little creature as yourself. And since you would obviously fail if we were to get into a confrontation, how about I let you go ahead and wander around, and maybe I can bestow a gift on you, if one of you would be so kind as to allow me to take a bite, and I would bestow a gift.
Take a bite of what exactly?
We send forth the gargoyle.
Okay.
Gargoyles have blood.
He just said he wanted to take a bite. He didn't actually.
Sees the gargoyles. I prefer something a little more living. These are the
Okay.
I have plenty of these.
Send forth the lion.
No, he seems to focus on the three of you.
It's living. It's a living creature. You like to change the rules as you go, don't you?
It is my castle, and
Try to look at Obsidian and go, you got us into this mess. Be careful I don't volunteer you. And Shrag is going to be like, he's going to walk forward and stand in front of him and go, I don't know if you like Goblin, but I'm short and sweet.
okay.
Short and sweet.
Can I pull him back before Strahd takes the bite? Just yank him back by his little cape, and I'll step up.
So you're gonna take his place?
Yep.
Okay.
Dang nabbit, I could have grown again.
go ahead and roll a d8 and tell me the result.
5.
5?
5.
As he after he takes his bite and comes back and kind of savors it, and all of a sudden there is an impact on the castle as something from seems to have burst through the mist surrounding the castle while on your journey and strikes the castle. Okay, another d8 again to see what burst through the walls of the castle.
A little part of me sat here at the moment going, all I can think of is hey, wait, what? You're gonna drink that?
Oh, okay, that's fine, I guess.
The impact is felt to the east, probably where the chapel was. Do you guys go to investigate?
Yep, want to get out of here.
Strahd vanishes immediately once the impact is gone.
Okay.
Okay.
So did he actually take a bite? Or
Yes, he did
this
take a
interrupt him?
bite. Or he moved in
Any
to take a bite.
damage?
Actually, no, he moved in to take a bite, and then then there was the impact. So if you guys moved to the chapel.
We've already been there, but okay.
Chapel.
A stylish wood-hulled galleon bristling with cannons, crashes into the castle.
What?
Emerging from the scarred and smoking craft are a group of 5 gifts. They enter the castle through the hole in the chapel.
Hi.
And start destroying any creature they see. He's very, very zealous.
Oh, no.
Guys, you know that staircase that goes up and down? I think we need to go that way now, real quick.
So what are these things again? And are they trying to attack us?
These are called gifts.
Gifts.
A group of 7-foot-tall hippopotamus-headed humanoids attired in gaudy military uniforms and gleaming pistols and muskets on display. They are spacefaring mercenaries renowned for their martial training and their love of explosives. They're very zealous.
Would Strahd know that? Could Strahd maybe know that?
Do a nature check. Or an arcana check, your choice.
But the same, that would be a 15.
You've come across some readings of them in your travels.
Okay. As much as Strahd like things that go boom, these guys like things that go boom even bigger. We leave now, quick. Bye.
Are they being aggressive towards us? I missed that. I'm sorry.
They're very zealous, so they see you. So they come in and they see anything that's not them as evildoers, and will start to attack.
All right.
So.
Run
There
into the
were 5
chapel.
of them?
See that? Run down the stairs.
We'll go down the stairs, but there were 5 of them.
Yep, 5 of them.
Okay.
Running.
Mental note for later.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on the back of the Mastiff and...
So we're going down these stairs over here? Yeah?
Yeah, I was trying to find where the Mastiff's gone.
Up, going down those stairs.
Did we want to go down these ones or the ones back out in the main area?
I think we'd... I don't know, I'm trying to think which would be the quickest way to escape.
You could go back to... You guys can see the map, so you've seen where you've been able to explore, so you know where you can try and go. So we going down the big stairwell that has the big 20-foot column you wrap around, or move back to another staircase entirely?
What do you think?
The one. How about we go back the one across from the dining room?
Okay.
Oh, is
Okay.
Strahd still here?
Nope, he is gone.
So this one?
Yeah.
This does.
Fluttery torches and iron sconces illuminate a spiral staircase. Chill wind rushes down the circling stairway, seeming to kill the very heat it touches. It goes down or up, your choice.
Wow. I think we talked about going down already.
All right, so you guys progress down roughly 40 feet, and everybody is grouped there. Awesome. I'll make this easier. Alrighty. So here we are. Dusty 30-foot wide, 30-foot long corridor has a flat ceiling and 10 feet overhead. To the south, a cobweb of the stairwell comes up. As you move down that hallway, I need you to make a perception check.
Ooh.
Actually, again, real quick, what are your passive perceptions?
20.
18.
15.
What's your Shrek? 15?
14.
14.
Sorry.
Shrag, definitely. Definitely make yours. Will and Obsidian, you guys don't need to.
Okay.
Yay, 12. It's fine. There's a mastiff in front of me.
Who would be the first to move down the hallway? Did you move? You guys moved really quick. You first? Okay.
Yeah, because I have a little bit more health or hit points, and they're the spellcasters.
As you move across that hallway, you realize that something about the section of floor right there is not right. The floor, the walls, and the ceiling suggest that the middle section there doesn't look quite right.
All right, I'd like to investigate the floor then.
All right, go and roll investigation.
30-20.
All right, you can determine that it is a trap of some type, but you cannot discern where the disarming mechanism is at.
Okay. Does it cover the whole width of the floor, or do we have a small walkway on either side?
Side to side, roughly 10, goes the entire width of the hallway, and is about 10 feet, and looks to be about 10 feet long. So it's a 10-foot square in the hallway.
Well,
with my seeing visibility, does anything show up around that's different to anything else in the area, please?
No, you're not seeing anything that's quote unquote invisible.
Wilhelmina, how attached to you are you to that rat?
I can bring him back. Why?
I'd like to send the rat across this floorboard here.
I think that's probably a good idea. So I take him off my shoulder. Go, I need you to be a brave little rat. I'll bring you back, I promise. I put him on the ground, and he tries to stand all tall and brave, and then he goes running across the pressure plate.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's a pressure plate.
The Checking. Rat seems to run across.
He might not be heavy enough.
Yeah, there's
And the
probably
lion
rats scurrying
next.
around the whole place.
Okay. Send the lion over. Lions are typically a few 100 pounds in size. Big one. Yep, this one would have this one would trigger it.
They're real heavy. The lion tosses his mane indignantly, like, you asked the rat before you asked me.
And I look at the lion and go, with all due respect, you can do a lot more damage than that rat. You're more valuable.
Okay, so stepping on it triggers the trap. And
We all back up a little before this happens in case it's an area effect.
Yeah, like onto the stairwell.
And the rat goes all the way back across to the door.
So if I'm okay. All right. this is ingenious. Thankful wall clearly hidden. Okay, it seems to trip and trap is okay. So as it steps on, it's encased in a box and then lifted. If I'm reading this right. Lifted up. I need the lion to make a Constitution saving throw.
$17?
17. It does the what's the lion's Constitution?
13.
Okay.
Yeah. +1.
Okay, so yeah, it resists the gas that fills the space around it, and doesn't fall unconscious.
Cool.
And now you kind of have this 10-foot hole in front of you.
Ah, crap.
We're
How deep is
peering
the
into
hole?
This is going to take a while, but I'll pull out the broom of flying.
Okay.
I'll go across. I'll send it back.
I will take out my broom of flying and
Okay.
help.
All right.
I don't know how that's gonna help with the mastiff, though.
And the gargoyle, can he sit on it?
Gargoyle can fly. I'm going to send the back of the gargoyle and fly across.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
And
Okay.
gonna have the mastiff try to jump across.
Take a
Yeah.
running leap.
All right. Somebody roll for the mastiff to jump.
A 12 and the mastiff is...
As we fly over, I want to look in the hole and see what's down there.
As you look down, it appears to be a shaft of some type. And then looking up right above is a shaft that extends up as well.
Don't want to fall down there.
Let's
I'm going
see.
to take a ball bearing as I fly over, and I want to drop it.
Okay.
Did he make it, Strahd?
He rolled a 13 in total.
I think this.
So I'm just looking at jump now.
So as you kind of drop it down, it falls a few feet. Okay. They're extending up down. Yes. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. No, it's not so much down. It's not, let me back that up. Sorry. There isn't a shaft that goes down. This is the bottom. As you look up, you see the shaft extend all the way up.
Okay,
So
do we see
what
up
happened was the
anything?
lion stepped in, trap closed, raised it up.
So we see him sitting up there in a box, basically.
The shaft extends roughly over 100 feet, so
Oh.
you don't see him at all. It's just up and gone.
Gone. Okay. Sorry, lion.
We hear angry lion chuffs from inside the shaft.
Try a perception.
Oh, okay. I get advantage. That's a 23.
Yeah, you do hear some sounds of growling and just irritation.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go out the doorway then.
Yep.
All right. So this hall stands in deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. A giant shadow lurches across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposely down the corridor towards you. The figure approaching seems to be kind of a weird-looking humanoid.
Okay. Does he look threatening, hostile,
Aggressive.
aggressive, irritated, annoyed,
Hungry.
happy?
Sleepy.
Looks a bit skittish as he closes in on you. He comes a little close and then kind of sees you. He's just kind of standing there.
Okay. Well, if he's gonna ignore us, I'm gonna ignore him because we're on a time crunch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through the doors to my left.
Alrighty. Dark stains cover the floor in this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys about the room, their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because of their faded, time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls arranged in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and fastened with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel made yet of more bones. The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone with a the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall are not above these eastern doors is mounted the skull of a dragon.
Does he have teeth?
That's the door you guys step in from. As you look up, you see a big dragon skull hanging above you.
Can we reach it?
It might take you a minute.
I get on the broom and go up.
Okay.
Hey, Strahd, what do you see? Because his detect magic should still be active, right?
Yeah, should be in for 10 minutes. I'm going to just basically scout around the whole room and have a look around and see what there is. Because I'm assuming there should be some chandeliers here that should be of interest to us.
Yeah. I also want to look in the dragon's mouth, and I'm gonna snag a tooth.
And I want to inspect the piles of bones.
I'm gonna drop the first tooth down to Strahd, a second tooth down to Hillary, and then I'm gonna steal a third one for myself.
Hey, why are you up there? Is there any like troops or anything in there?
Alrighty. So
little souvenir.
Working through
maybe a
that
dagger.
list of what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Who wanted to? Who's doing? You were. Obsidian was doing. Trying to grab a tooth, right?
A couple.
A couple of
Make
teeth.
some
All right.
daggers.
Go ahead and give me dexterity sleight of hand check. Wilhelmina, what were you doing?
Failing at investigating the piles of bones, I rolled a 7.
Okay. Strahd, what are you doing?
I'm just going around the room with my detect magic to see if anything shows up as magical. So above me, around me,
All
corners and
right.
such.
As this has been a little bit more than 10 minutes since you guys, because you descended almost 40 feet into
Cool.
the bottom parts of the tower. So just as you come in, and as you do a scan through the room, the magic fades. But as it fades, just as it's fading, you see a magical aura on the center of the table.
Okay.
Sorry.
And 14 on the sleight of hand.
Okay. The teeth are actually pretty still kind of secure into the bone.
Okay.
So you're not able to pull any of them out.
All right. Look in the mouth. There's nothing in the mouth. No sun sword or anything.
Now,
stuck in
as you
there.
turn around, you see Shrag moving towards something sitting on the table. And
Okay.
I'm not
Shrag,
wrong.
as you come
I'll
up there, you see it looks like a sword.
Okay. I'm going to not trust that dragon skull whatsoever. I'm going to advise that we spread out into the room, and I'm going to summon an unseen servant to draw the sword. Because is it stuck into the table, the sword?
Sorry, say that again, Shrag.
So whereabouts is the sword? Sorry.
Right on the center of the table.
Cool.
That
Okay.
big
So
grand table in the center of the room.
okay, I'm going to advise everybody to spread out into the corners of the room. I'm
Pick
going
a
to use
corner.
the wand to summon an unseen servant, and the servant is going to go pick the sword up and bring it to me.
Okay. And the servant comes, picks up the sword. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. So
I feel like that was too easy.
yeah, me not
Yeah.
trust this. I'm gonna look at Obsidian and say, "You want the sword?" I can't use it.
Sure. Normally, I would say Venarian, but he's not here, so I will take it.
He's probably having a jolly time hanging out with Jingle right now.
Probably.
Eating good food, relaxing,
Eating pies.
biscuits and gravy.
Clarify. It's more of Yep, you see, it's a full sword. It's got a crystalline type of blade.
Ooh.
Awesome. I
Okay.
get the feeling we've got what we came here for. Maybe we should move on quickly before something happens, because I don't like it in here.
Should we go back out the dragon door, or should we try one of these north and south doors?
You guys, what do you think? North?
I'll have the rat just kind of poke his head under this door at
Which
the
door?
top. The north door, and see what he sees. Just kind of stay under the door, but just look out. And tell him to warn me if he sees any potentially angry, threatening creatures.
It's a large room with scattered furniture in heaps near the walls. Broken bones lie scattered amid the crumpled and crushed plate armor. Shields, swords jut from the walls, driven in as if stuff was embedded in there with some thunderous force. There's two doors that stand opposite. The door you come in, and there's another door across the way.
But nothing else. Nothing really that looked special.
No.
And then there's a door right here next door I'm standing, right? To the south?
Yep.
All right, so if I send, I can't send the gargoyle because I can't speak to him. So I'll open the door and just kind of peek in carefully.
All right. 10-foot wide arched corridor is cold and moist. The cold seems to emanate from an open archway on the west wall. So probably about here.
Interesting.
All right, north or south?
Let's go south.
We also have the door to the east when we in that hallway. So, all right, south it is. We go through the door.
All right. As you progress through, you see a hallway with that looks to be a hallway. Thickly yellow lichen covers the ceiling of this cold, damp, 10-foot wide passage running east to west. Opening off both sides this passage are 10-foot square alcoves with rotting cots, rags, and skeletal remains of castle guards. A deathly silence fills the hall. At the end of the hallway right here, as you go to look, a long, hollow sigh of the wind breathes its semblance of life into the otherwise featureless staircase that leads up.
Hang on. How does that go up?
I wonder if this is the staircase across from the dining room.
No,
No,
but
you
that
guys
wouldn't
came
make
down
sense.
the staircase from the dining room. This would lead up someplace new.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It wouldn't be the same staircase.
No, this staircase over here is the one you guys came down.
That's the one we came down. That's right.
This is one that goes up somewhere else.
It's almost like this place was designed by a madman.
Definitely. So should we do a little more investigating here, or should we go back up?
I'll walk down the length of the room and just look into all the stalls and see if there's anything in there.
All right. Do you want to? How do you want to walk? You just walking down the center of the room. You see, or are you setting the rat down?
I'm going.
Okay. In each stall is a rotted cot with a skeleton and armor just lying in the cot.
Anything that looks worth salvaging, or does it all look pretty beat up?
It looks all pretty old and just kind of laying there.
All right. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here, so up the stairs?
Well, up the stairs, or we have other rooms down here. We were expecting the resting place to be down here.
Yeah, I think we push north and try and see if any other ways down first.
Yeah. So we want to push all the way.
You said
north.
that this room is extra cold, and the cold seems like it's coming from somewhere here?
Yes, there's a breeze blowing down the stairwell.
Weird.
That is
Okay.
weird.
That could potentially lead outside, or
Yep. Or maybe to his crypt.
Maybe. I'd say we're kind of flying blind here a bit.
Yes,
All right.
So where are we going?
Yeah, seeing all the stuff, or
also
Oh, yeah.
Scoob. Just how are we doing for the hour from the casting of the
Can
gargoyle
you
and
send
the sea?
so we went back north. Hillary, can you have the rat go under that northern door and see what he sees?
Under this one? Oh,
Over here.
I see
Okay.
us now.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, I will
Got
do
it.
that.
Yeah, Scoob. How are we doing for the hour on the sea invisibility and the gargoyle, please? If it's been right to.
It's probably close to being up by now.
Awesome. So that'll be the sea invisibility will wear off, and also the gargoyle will disappear.
Bye bye, gargoyle.
All All right, so the room you guys are in is a 30-foot square room in shambles. Scattered furniture lies in heaps near the walls. Broken bones lie scattered amid the crumpled and crushed plate armor. Shields and swords jet from the walls as if driven there by some time but tremendous force. 2 doors stand not north and south. A dark archway leads out through the east.
All right, I'll have him scooch.
You have him scout the north.
Yeah, if he doesn't see anything right away that's threatening, I'll open the door and peer in.
You peer in, and this appears to be some kind of office. Got a room in perfect order. A great table stands here with its chair and inkwell set carefully in place. Lances and swords and shields that bear the Barovian crest hang on the dark and oiled paneled walls.
No fireplaces yet, or fire burning, or okay.
Nope.
So just to recap, so we've got to find what we think is his tomb. We found what we believe to have been the Room of Bones. There was something behind a fire, and then a woman hanging over fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's 2 different rooms, and then the Devil's Lair. So,
Yeah.
and we got to get rocking and rolling.
Yeah, so I think move on, push on.
Push
Okay.
on quickly. Yep. So we see a staircase down this hallway? Is that
Yep.
what we're seeing?
As you
And
come
up or
down to
down?
the end of the hallway, you see a staircase that leads up.
Up.
So do we want to go up this one or up the one with the breeze?
Oh, we've got the East Room.
Yeah,
I thought we
let's
should
go.
put-
Let's run back to that east room, you think, and then we can decide.
This dark
Yeah.
passage, let me read you the description for where you're at. The dark passage
Okay.
runs 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west and an ascending stone staircase to the east. To the north and south are 4 10-foot square alcoves cluttered with rotting cots and dirty rags. Ceilings here are covered with yellow lichen. Stairway that leads up, and a stairway that leads up on the other end of where you guys are at. So which stairway do you want to go up?
I think we wanted to go back to the main centre area with that figure was shuffling down the corridor and just see what else was there first. Try and
Over
just block out.
Okay.
Thinking over here.
All right.
Looks like that's just a wall.
Oh, is that a wall? I thought there was a door here. Is there a door here, Scoob?
Arched frames right here. Yeah, it looks like it's a possible portcullis of some type. Inside that space is basically a wine cellar. You got casks of wine, great casks line the walls. Vans rusting with their contents long since spilled onto the floor. The few hungry rats are kind of hanging out. They retreat as soon as you guys make some noise into the room.
There's this shuffling figure, is it still in the corridor?
Nope, he is not there. He has vanished since you guys have come back. You do see
Okay.
a stairway that leads up.
I want to check out these rooms to the north here. Or these doors.
Okay.
So I'll poke my head in there. Whoa.
Which one first?
One on the right.
Okay. As you poke in your head into that room,
Whoa. That's scary looking.
a horrible odor of decay fills the steaming hot room. Huge pot bubbles over a blazing fire pit in the center of the room, its green, muddy contents churning. The far wall is lined with pegs, hanging from which are numerous large cooking implements. Some of them could easily double as implements for torture. This appears to be a kitchen.
Kitchen. I don't like this in here.
All right. As you see the next door leads into the same spot, and then there's one door left to look in.
I will look in that door.
All right. This is a 20-foot square room filled wall to wall with clutter. A long, sagging bed sits on one side under a huge faded tapestry. It depicts Castle Ravenloft. Dusty lanterns sit in various places. Bright curtains are draped haphazardly about the room. Thousands of pieces of junk cover the floor. Broken swords, crumpled shields, and helmets lie in piles all about.
Wait. Can you read that part again about the castle?
A huge faded tapestry that depicts Castle Ravenloft.
One of the things we're looking for to find an ally is a fortress inside a fortress. Could the tapestry be the fortress? A picture of the fortress be the fortress inside a fortress?
Oh, good
Interesting.
call, Shad.
But
good
it also said fire,
Yeah.
where we would find it, and we don't see fire here, correct?
Set fire to it.
Yep. I will look behind the tapestry.
Okay. You lift up the tapestry and look behind. You kind of get that dust as you move it, just like you would move a large piece of fabric that's been sitting a while. There's that plume of dust that immediately comes up, and you're like, and as you look behind it, nothing. Just a wall.
I touch the wall to make sure it's solid.
Cold, kind of damp.
Okay.
Doesn't feel the greatest.
You look behind you and you see Shrag sat there with the firebolt in his hands, just like, you want me to do it?
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm going to hurl a firebolt at the tapestry to set it on fire.
It hits, and the tapestry lights up and falls to ash, and the room is filled with kind of a nasty smelling smoke, like of when you burn rotten cloth. Doesn't smell that great.
Okay.
Shrag sits there and goes, now that's more like it.
Okay, so should we go back to the breezy staircase?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, wrong one.
Line is effectively off the map for that one. All right.
For all intents and purposes. Purposes?
Four pieces.
Porpoises. Is that like the Whale of the Dead? We now have porpoises. I've lost me doggy.
Oh no.
You know what I've done? I must have laid it behind.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Shrag, bring yourself to the staircase so I can move you all to the next floor.
I can't find my doggy.
Your doggy's probably on the first floor. I'll bring him to you.
Ah, okay, thank you. Why is it I'm now starting to let it shrug in my own voice as well? No.
Starting to take over.
Alrighty. So we're moving up. Moving on up. Oh.
I wonder what the fortress inside the fortress is. Hidden behind fire.
Alright. You guys come up. You come up looking at a hallway.
Move down the hallway.
Long, narrow corridor runs east to west. Cobwebs fill the hall, obscuring sight beyond a few feet. Move all along. See the hallway kind of turns. You have two rooms. Which room do you want to go in?
Check out this roundish one.
Okie dokie. A high domed ceiling caps this 30-foot wide octagonal room before you. Frescoes faded with age adorn the ceiling, but their images are impossible to make out. Tall, thin arrow slits look out over the courtyard, and you see stars whirling past in the sky, but they almost seem like they might be starting to slow, but it's hard to tell. This is very trippy.
Okay. So hall to the right.
Hall to the right. Castle courtyard is visible through arrow slits on the north and west walls. Leaning against the walls are mirrors of various sizes. Some as tall as a human, others small enough to fit in a backpack.
That's
Interesting.
it.
Mirror.
Mirrors. Mirrors, mirrors, mirrors.
I'm going to check in the mirrors and just make sure all the reflections are reflecting what I think they should be reflecting.
Okay. You look in and you see reflections of yourself from various angles. You see reflections of your companions from various angles.
Okay. And
Okay,
the
nothing
environment is the same in the reflections?
Yeah, it looks like you. And it looks like them. It looks like your animal
Okay.
friends that are still there.
So
You
nothing
get
here.
you get all kinds of weird angles from just piles and piles of mirrors.
All right. Well, I don't think there's anything helpful in here.
No. So back
Yeah.
down.
Yep.
Chad, you were asking if there's anything else in there. Were you
No,
investigating?
no. Well, I mean, I'll throw an investigation up, but it's going to be quick because I know we're scooching on time, and we still only found one of our thing.
At least we found one.
Someone in the chat wants us to break a mirror. You do know that 7 years of bad luck. We don't need any more of that.
In Barovia, it's probably 14.
Oh, and an investigation was a nat 1 for a 5, so I'm not going to find nothing.
Nope. All right.
Okay.
So moving back down.
Alrighty.
So which staircase, guys?
For the one right at the furthest north. So the end
That's
of
what
the.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like right here? Is this where you're talking, Strahd?
Yeah, the one right there. Yeah, the one that sort of loops back around onto itself.
That's the one you're going to go up next?
Yep. Might time to get a little bit reckless now, guys.
I really need a mouse. This touchpad thing is killing my finger.
I was going to say summon one, but I realized you meant a different type of mouse.
Different mouse. I've got the rat already.
Back up here. Flittering toward. This is a stair. You come up the stairway. You come into kind of a large room. Come into a large room.
Okay.
And the stairway also continues to go up.
Nothing in the room that we can see, right?
Yep. Now you come up, and then you see it kind of exits out into this large room, and then you see it continues to go. It continues to go up.
Pull it around and up then.
We'll just do a quick
Oh, wait.
lap around the room to make sure nothing
No,
important.
it doesn't go up. I'm sorry, I got lost by that. No, it comes up, but as you come around, you do see a stair. You see a start of another stairwell. It seems to spiral and work its way up.
How long have we been walking?
Couple hours.
What does it take to attune to something?
As you've been walking, because you haven't really had anything, you're going to attune to it, and it is the Sun Sword.
Nice.
So we got something.
Cool. All right. Do we want to check out the stairs or this corridor?
Push the staircase.
I agree.
Up the stairs? Okay.
Yep. Because we've not found a further way down yet, so we really need to push up. Maybe try. This place seems to be quite like a maze. It's up and down all over the place. So to go down, we might need to go up.
Yeah.
Righty.
I hope when James Hake built this thing, they provided you with all the maps in Roll20 for it, because otherwise, this was a
No.
lot of work. Wow.
This is
Nice job, Steve.
these maps actually come from the curse. It actually does say you need the Curse of Strahd book for all the descriptions and everything. And this is the Curse of Strahd set or module on Roll20. I picked that up at the beginning of the about a month or so ago, just because I wanted wanted to see if I can use a couple of the maps, but I didn't have that pro ability that I have now, where I couldn't move the maps from one game to another. So, but all of the maps, all of that stuff is built in the Roll20 module. The bit that James hacked at is like, okay, here are some modifications and some adjustments. But other than that, it is the castle you're running through.
He could have made it smaller. This thing is huge.
Yeah.
We could spend a month in here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's why there's no wandering monster. There's none of the stuff that you're seeing that you normally would see. The encounters are strictly what's outlined in the module. Everything else is going through the castle and searching through the castle.
Yep.
So
Kind of fun that we get to explore the castle though.
it is fun to explore the castle.
Cool, let's head on up.
Yep, here we go.
Here you go.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you guys are coming up the stairway. It kind of moves around to
Ooh.
an opening in the hall for a doorway here, and then it continues to go up.
Oh man.
In the doorway.
Yep. Let's go check out the doorway.
Okay.
Quickly.
A long, narrow corridor with filled with cobwebs that obscure sight as you move through. Comes into another turret post. High dome
Okay.
ceiling, capped 30-foot octagonal shape, arrow slits.
All right.
It's at this point
So-
you see the stars stop fading and they start to just become stationary as you're feeling the castle drifting. And as you look, you can almost see it's drifting toward an object out there, presumably some type of planet, as it starts to drift closer to it.
Planet's terror.
Okay. Up.
My bad.
Should we go up?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Are we even close? Like, on the scale of warm to cold, are we even like lukewarm?
We are where we are, Shad. We are up the creek without a paddle.
Yep.
Basically.
So, from the staircase, can we actually look down to the bottom and see that kind of lower floor?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
One could also say we're up the creek without a paladin.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
I think we lost a viewer because of that.
I think so. I think I lost a little bit of dignity too.
Hey, jokes are good. Don't worry about dignity. Jokes are funny.
Jokes are totally worth sacrificing the dignity.
Yeah, that spire you're in continues to go up and up and up. You actually see after, if you guys keep progressing up, after a while you start to see this kind of red light kind of emanating and start to hear like a heartbeat.
Ooh. Oh.
No.
Heart. Not heart of the building. Heart of the building. Not the center. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
All right, let's go look.
That
Interesting.
sounds like a clue. I'm Paladin Dimitri, and that sounds like a clue.
Wow, you really sound like him.
I do believe that Falfa should learn some moderation. Sorry, I'm losing it here. Move to the heart quickly before I go any further.
Impressed you stayed in that outfit. Gotta be hot.
Yeah.
So as you come up, you come to a landing, you see this large heart kind of sitting there. And then you see a hallway. And then you see from that hallway, you can go down, or you see the stairs continue to go up.
Oh my gosh, really?
And how is that heart positioned? Is it on the same level as us? Is it?
You kind of see it kind of floating there in the center. It's kind of pulsing.
Well, that's ominous. Check out this hallway real quick.
Yep.
Oh, hey, it goes for a while. Come to about here. Got more stairs,
A
guys.
strong wind blows across the slender bridge of stone masonry. The bridge's old iron railings have rusted away years ago, leaving the bridge without handholds. You are essentially outside as you cross.
Ugh.
You see that the castle has actually drifted closer to the planet and is now in the sky on this planet, drifting down toward this structure on the ground on the planet's surface as it keeps drifting and drifting, and soon comes to a stop and settles in. And there's this house or built kind of sitting there in a forest clearing,
Hmm.
and you see Strahd coming out of the house, coming out of the castle through the courtyard to the gates.
Interesting.
Hey, it is summer home. He's on vacation. No wonder he didn't want disturbing.
No
He's on
wonder.
holiday.
Nobody wants uninvited guests on their vacation.
And as you're also seeing, you're seeing that coming out of the house is a woman.
Oh, I feel kind of guilty now. I feel like we've spoiled things for him.
Yep.
Oh, I feel bad now. Yeah, let's blood the heart up. Can I take my book out and I'm gonna look at the heart and sort of sketch it into the book?
Okay.
Can I try and make an Arcana check to see if I can get some kind of insight into what this is as like a magic item or some device, or what we might be able to do with it?
Okay. Do you want to know about that heart?
Yeah, what is it? Why is it? And what are we going to do with it? And that is a 21 in total for the Arcana check.
Right.
More importantly, do I think it'd be a really bad idea to blow it up?
Probably.
Fireball.
That's what I was thinking. If nothing else, it may get Strahd's attention.
That'll do it. There's also another staircase over here, but I don't know if we should keep going up the one we're at or go down this other one.
Well, it depends if we look maybe what's above or below the heart. Just so you
Yeah,
know
as you're
some
standing
connection.
there looking up, you kind of look up and you see the heart kind of suspended in the.
Okay.
What are you?
So the other thing is also checking out the description of what we were given for that particular card, the reading.
Oh, okay. The pause. Okay. As you step, as reddish glare flares high overhead, settles a dull glow. You see it's a full immensity of the tower. The spiral staircase circles up toward the tower's full height, 60 feet wide at its base, and becomes narrow as it climbs. The pinnacle of the hollow tower, a large crystal heart pulsates with red light. Above the heart, the stairs continue upward.
And nothing else about what the heart is.
No, it seems to just be pulsating. Reading through, and Strahd's impression is probably attacking this would probably be a bad idea.
At least that's something to establish.
All right. Well, up this current stairs or down the other stairs?
I'm tempted to maybe see what's above it first, because there's going to be a finite upwardsness. If that makes sense.
Yep.
We're up in the towers, there might be a little above us to look at, so if we check that out quickly, we can then start heading down and keep on going down.
Let's do that.
I'm good with that.
Point of reference, Strahd has arrived at his destination.
Cool.
We hear the sat-nav ping. You've
So-
arrived at your destination.
Yep. He's arrived at his destination. So you guys are going to continue to search or go to see where the destination was.
Oh, I don't know.
I think the DM is telling us we need to go see where the destination is.
It does kind of feel like that. Ugh.
We're so close to being next to one of the clues, we could at least go with two items.
Quickly up the stairs and see quickly. But I'll pull the broom out as we're going,
Okay.
so that I'm ready to jump on it.
All right.
Really hoped we were going to find more of those things.
I know it. 1 out of 4 is not going to give us good odds.
Yep. Okay. So you guys move up the castle even further? All right. Continuing up another 50.
Feet.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, where does this thing end?
Come to the tower peak as you extend all the way up.
That's what I was thinking. And so can we see down and around?
Yep. Look at that description. Ah. Yeah. This actually is significant.
Oh.
This is actually very significant.
We all die.
Yeah, hopefully in a good way.
Stairs leading up the tower end in a room eerily lit by dozens of colorful pulsating lights. In the middle of the room is a high-backed throne of black onyx. This is you see this a large ornate chair that's kind of sitting there. And go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Someone else will do better than me. I only got a 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, so that means I'm an 8. Oopsie.
21.
Thank you.
God.
This structure, this chair is different than everything else you've seen in the castle. And it pulsates with magical energy. As you go and kind of inspect it and touch it to kind of get a feel for it, your mind is bombarded with images of planets and stars and travel. You get the impression that this is the chair. This is how the castle was able to travel. You are essentially at the helm of the quote-unquote ship. What do you choose to do?
Oh.
Hey guys, this is how
Leave Strahd here and take the castle back.
he got here. I'm kind of tempted to see if we can control it. I don't
Leave
know.
him here and leave.
All it takes with that information bombarded, if you just sit in it and think, in your mind you picture a destination.
Awesome cosmic powers.
Should we pop down?
Only not a very itty bitty living space.
A huge living space.
Or should we pop down and see what he's doing? But we know where this is now. We can easily get back here.
Well, to be fair, he's got out the castle.
Give
We leave
me
him behind.
give me a nature check, Shad. Obsidian.
Oh, 14.
Kind of easy. It took you guys a while to get up here. Imagine seeing how fast Strahd moved to the castle. If you were to leave here, he would probably get here before you.
Well, Amina, sit down. Start driving
Where should we go?
home.
Okay. I sit down and I picture our
Or at least Barovia. I don't know if we want to take him.
Yeah, picture where you want to go.
I picture our base in the Shadowfell.
Okay. The rest of you feel the castle start to react.
I draw the sun sword.
And
guard
you feel it start to lift. It gains more altitude. It's
working!
And soon you're leaving the atmosphere. And you start to feel that impression of before of hurtling at a great speed and a great distance.
Did we leave him behind?
Give you guys a chance. Will, go ahead and roll a D100, and it's a 50-50 shot.
D100, go. Okay, we're using D10s.
All right, just 8. Yeah, you can just 50-50 shot. Call it high 50 or low 50.
Go with high.
All right.
Do it.
I rolled a 15. That doesn't work. Whatever happened, it didn't work.
All right.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I'll let you redo it. You call it high or low, and what that will be if Strahd appears in front of you.
Okay. Going with high.
Remember, I have the
You're
sword
rolling high,
on
so if you
guarding
get above 50, Strahd will appear and you'll have to fight him.
The 00, that's 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get any higher.
Yeah. That was.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
I rolled about as high as I could.
You did.
You really wanted Strahd to appear, didn't you?
Not really. Especially considering we haven't found anything. Except for the sunset.
Fine. The guy with the sword can backstab him and it'll be fine.
Well, okay. So we are after 1 o'clock, and I know a Strahd battle is going to take a while. So let me ask, do the three of you want to fight Strahd or leave Strahd behind?
I don't know. The chaotic and Strahd wants to leave him behind because it's funny. Because, hey, he didn't do anything to us. He let me live. He was polite to me. It's funny. He's with his girlfriend. He's on holiday. We'll just borrow his castle for a bit. Fly around the universe, have a bit of a party. We might bring it back for him.
Maybe.
I don't know what you guys think.
Is this our new base that we can take anywhere we want?
We have a flying castle now. So
I feel we should milk the flying of it for all we can get. If we can go if we want to, it's like, hey, we've got a bit of a holiday.
So did we just like find the way out of this campaign without killing Strahd?
Yes, you did, actually. You had left him with Irina on some distant planet.
Hey, he's happy. We've got a castle.
Irina's not
You
going to be
took
happy.
his
though.
castle and abandoned him on a planet with his lost love that he'd been searching for. She was
Yeah, but is
whisked
she
away.
happy about that?
She was whisked away by the mage Mordekainen to be secure.
What? How did we do
Yeah.
that? We win!
I think
I
it's like
guess.
good management.
I guess we'll
But
call it
she
a.
loses. I'm sad.
Oh my god.
I guess we'll call it a tie. Happy ending for all.
Happy ending for
Yeah,
all.
I'm good with
We get
that.
a flying castle and he gets to be with his lady friend.
So yeah, that was fun.
How did that just happen?
Well,
Of
that
all
was not
pla-
the ending I was expecting.
So
No.
I'm sorry, it is just getting a little bit warm here, and I need a drink of water. So
Yeah. Drink the
That was
water,
just-
regain.
Water. Well, cool.
You found one of
Hey.
the 3 magical items and your companion.
Wow.
Oh, did we find the companion?
No, the companion was an astral projection of Irina, who would have fought with you.
Oh, interesting.
So, out of interest, did we do the right thing with the tapestry, or should we have done something else with it? Was that actually it? Was that
No.
the fortress?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
For your knowledge, since we're in post, kind of that. What was your favorite? What was your least favorite thing?
Maybe that just happened.
Yeah, the holy symbol was in K37, which you guys never got to.
Yep.
You found the sun sword, which was at the bottom. And 41 is the projection of Irina. Now, for comparison,
What about the tomb? Was that in his tomb of Strahd?
K86, the tome, the book.
Tome? Yeah, was that in his where his coffin is? Were
Yeah.
we guessing right on that? Okay.
In Strahd's tomb.
Yeah, we just never found it.
Yeah, that's what I did. And obviously, one of the cards was to find the heart. I mean, should we have done something to the heart, or
No, it wasn't the heart. It was the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Cool.
And it was the sword and the tome of Strahd.
awesome?
Let's see what you were looking for. The holy symbol that was in 37, which was in the study.
Were we close to any of these at all?
No,
Not
yeah,
really.
yeah. Actually, if you had gone down the hallway and kept and got into that arrow thing, the second watchtower
Portcullis?
area, and kept going around, you could have gotten close to the study and found the symbol.
So we get yanked to Strahd's castle. We fight our way in. He's like, hey, get out. And we're like, no, fight me. And then he disappears when the GIF come in.
Yep, and you
And
guys
we
run away
up
from the
tower and steal his castle.
gift. Pretty much.
Oh my god.
That's essentially it. You
I was saving my D10 and 12 inspirations for fighting Strahd. How rude.
Or as we've actually just decided in chat, I think we've actually just sparked off the entire Star Wars saga, because we've actually just introduced Darth Plagueis the Wise that managed to cheat death. So one day he's going to make Darth Sidious, and it all's going to spiral from there.
Canon. Star Wars universe started in Strahd Must Die in Space.
Darth Plagueis is Strahd.
That is absolutely hilarious. Not the ending I was expecting, because you were supposed to try and find that the chair and potentially fight Strahd there, but then he would run away because he's like, I got no time for you.
That was good fun. Thank
so
you.
I gave you the hint. I gave you the opportunity to. Okay, we obviously arrived somewhere. There's a reason. We should probably not let him get whatever he came here for. Which you could have had that, and you would have had Irina to help you, or because at this point, it pretty much realized once you found the chair, it was like if you went back down, Irina would have been fighting against you. So it would not have been a Strahd fight. It would have been a Strahd and Irina fight.
Oh, that's bad.
And then to try and whisk away the chair. So this seemed like the option that worked out best for you.
I mean, to be fair, from a totally neutral point of view, where Strahd is, I mean, it's a case of he didn't do anything to us, so why would we do something to him? I mean, he left us alone.
That's completely
true.
fair.
That's very true.
I mean, to be fair, we have now stolen his castle, so you couldn't blame him if he came after us. But I mean, hey, who's the bad guys here? Us or him?
I can't believe we just stole Strahd's castle.
You did. You castle jacked him.
Oh, I'm so tickled. It's so funny.
Hey, for tonight's stream, anybody should follow our path, and then they can do the same thing and not have to. No, you're going to change it up, aren't you?
No. Some of the basic elements are still going to be there, but the items will be in different places.
Yep. Because they'll have different cards.
I'll pull different cards. They'll be in different places, and you'll have to try and search through and figure it out.
Man, I really want to run this now for my home team.
Well, the module is up on D&D Beyond. You take a look. Some of the prerequisites is need to have map. Your best bet is to have actual flat maps. The maps in the book for Castle Ravenloft are a little hard to navigate through, but they are a good companion. But you're going to need the Curse of Strahd book for all of the descriptions and some of the basic rules. A few things that were changed is obviously adding the Spelljammer helm that Strahd had installed.
That was pretty cool.
And
Oh, man.
Yep. Grand Theft Castle.
Yes, precisely.
So, but this is actually in the same vein as Strahd Must Die, Strahd Must Die Again, and now we have Strahd Must Die in Space. All of these are great. They're originally projected to be like 4-hour one-shots with 4 hours navigating through the castle, and the last, and then right after that you do your final battle, and then it's have candy, which I had candy delivered.
Whee!
Yay, candy!
Have some fun, and it's Halloween, trick or treat. Everybody be safe and everybody be happy. So, what did you guys think of this adventure?
It was a good laugh. It was nice to experience the Castle Ravenloft and see a little bit of what was inside of it, if it was adjusted slightly. Yeah, just good fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Chad and Will, what about you guys? What was your favorite things about it?
My favorite and worst are the same thing. We took the castle, great, but we left poor Irina to Strahd, so not great.
Maybe she's happy about it?
He charms her, it gets his love back, and he's happy. He wins. You win.
Maybe.
Everybody wins.
Maybe he just stays on the planet. Maybe he's happy there and has what he wants and doesn't need to come back again. Maybe we've rid the world of Strahd in a positive manner, where he never comes back and never bothers anybody.
See?
We've just given Scoob a way to add more fun to one of our streams. You always bring him back.
Oh, now you've gone and said it.
He's already thinking it.
No, more like, okay, how can we convince him to let us have this Spelljammer helm? Pretty please? Pretty please, can we keep it?
Well, because Strahd will want to come after it. That was my reasoning. We get
but
to
he's
keep
stuck
it.
there now. Isn't he?
Well, if we sell it on to somebody, like one careful owner, you know,
eBay?
worth a few million gold. Yeah, sell
Put
it
it up
on.
on eBay?
Yeah, he'll come back and he'll find that you've stripped the castle down to its bare parts.
It's up on bricks, literally.
I mean, we're gonna go we're talking Grand Theft Castle. We gotta strip it down and everything.
What if we could take it in somewhere for a respray and you wouldn't be able to find it?
Repainted.
Hey, this isn't your castle. Go get your own. Back off, man.
I thought it was really fun looking through all the different rooms and trying to match the clues with the environment. I really liked that part.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's totally cool with those.
Yeah, it's really an amazing castle that they built. I'm a little bummed that we didn't fight Strahd, but I'm also entirely pleased that we stole his castle and stranded him.
That ought to be worth more experience than actually killing him.
Right?
Yeah, I think
Well,
it's cool.
he's gone, so let's just go. Bye.
Sat there and just be like, all right, we're out.
Yeah, can we take this and float it across the desert to where we're going?
That make our trip a little faster?
It's really funny is essentially you guys all wake up in the mansion, come out of your robes, go down for breakfast, and are like, man, I had the strangest dream.
It's so weird.
The three of you are like, and it's like eerie. You guys had the same dream, and poor Anari is just like,
What have you guys been on?
what's going on here?
Oh my gosh. So fun.
Shad hides those magic mushrooms.
This is why you shouldn't eat cheese before bed.
Exactly. Especially really bad cheese.
Really
from
blue
Barovia.
cheese.
That part we could probably make definitely canon is as far as your adventures. The fact you guys had this shared dream.
For
So
no
all
apparent
of the
reason.
knowledge you learned on that is still with you, but none of the items you found.
Clever move.
I'm okay with that.
Bravo.
I like that.
So remove the temp hit points.
Oh yeah. I guess I have to get rid of my temporary hit points.
Delete my
Everyone in the
sword.
chat who's been hanging out with us, thank you. I know we ran a little long today with
Yes,
this
thanks for hanging
adventure. But appreciate all of you hanging out. I appreciate all of my cast for hanging out with us and doing this wonderful holiday one shot.
No, thank you to you, Scoop, for running it. That was genuinely good fun for Halloween. Thank you.
Genuine. Thank you. That was really, really fun, Steve.
It's
And
good.
I
It's
hope
good
your
to be
challenge
cool.
accepted group has fun tonight. At least they should.
Yes, tonight challenge accepted,
appreciate
8 p.m. Eastern. They will take their shot at Strahd Must Die in Space, and we will see how they do.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how it differs. Same setting, same DM, completely different group of characters.
Oh yes, they all have their characters. They'll all be level 8. They'll have to go through the same thing and see how their tactics differ, and then see how far they can get before they arrive at the destination.
Cool.
Although one thing though, does the adventure now not get renamed as to Strahd Must Die? Question mark?
Strahd might have to die in
Yeah.
space.
Could die in space?
Man, what were the odds of us finding that spot? Of all the things.
That's the beauty of the castle, is like you can roam around and there's so many different places to go. You guys happen to be like, let's go up this staircase. Oh, see a crystal heart. Let's keep going up. Oh, wait a minute.
Is Pearl being Pearl, or did Pearl roll a new character?
Most of that, I think, Pearl, I think, leveled up her character all the
Dear
way because they
God.
all get a temp level boost to level 8.
I am so sorry for you guys. She's gonna be all over this castle.
Gonna get lost immediately.
You better read fast.
Somebody tie a rope around her.
But I think all of them will have level 8 characters. I think there's another Tabaxi in the mix. So this is just a good giggle fun.
Cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That was good fun.
So with that, all of you out there in the chat, hopefully you'll tune in and check us out tonight. Have a safe and happy Halloween, and we will see you on our next stream. Most like I stream again Sunday morning for Sunday with Scoob, where we can talk about this and play some games and do some more planning. And y'all have a great afternoon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.